32 gigabyte HD tablets have already been ordered. Now, if you want this right now, you're going to get it by Christmas. There are a couple of choices that you'll need to make, but I'll tell you, you're going to get a better display, a longer battery life, faster processor. You're going to get more storage than ever, 32 gigabytes that you can expand. Hello. You get this beautiful 10-inch screen, and you get to choose whether you want one or you want two. I will tell you that if you just want one, here are the choices that we have left. We do have a red and a black and a blue. As a single tablet, this will be $104.94. Or if you'd like to pay for it over the next 6 months with your major credit card, it will be $17.49. But if you want two, here's what we have left. We have the black and the red, the black and the blue, or two black tablets for $33.32 on Easy Pay. Get it by Christmas with no extra charge, free shipping and handling, and you're also going to get a voucher with some really cool stuff in it. But I mean, if you want to take a look, here's your value on this, because it's pretty awesome, and this is your final presentation here today on it. As you can see, if sold separately for your one tablet, it'll be around $237, with the two tablets $475. But I mean, Brett Hamilton, who is one of our great electronics guests here on QVC, of course, is with me. We're going to talk about this tablet. But I think the very first thing, by the way, hi Brett, you look so handsome. You're wearing a suit today. What's up with that?
It's the night before I don't come here anymore for a little while.
High five on that for you. Oh, you're high fiving with the tablet. So the very first thing, Brett, when I look at this, because this is a beautiful tablet, but I'm thinking, it's only $100.
I know. Everybody sees it and goes, man, oh man, what is
that a watered down version?
It's not a watered down version. That's why I'm glad we have an hour. What you rather watch on, before we get to the features, this is an iPhone 8 Plus. That's a big phone, right? That phone takes up the size of your hand, but you can put four of them in front of what is this 10-inch display. So that gives you a pretty good feel for just how big the tablet is. But to Nancy's point, a lot of people see this and they go, it's Amazon. Okay, I know who Amazon is. They're the behemoth or whatever. But for a tablet, shouldn't it be an iPad? Shouldn't it be a Samsung? Shouldn't it be somebody else? Because what am I not getting? Well, the good news is you're actually going to get more from this device than you would get from a lot of tablets. And it starts with the fact that you're never going to run out of room. And I'm not exaggerating when I say you are never going to run out of room, because look at this. There's a little door on the side here. And I don't know of another big-time tablet that offers you the ability to be able to expand the memory. The digital garage that's inside here starts at 32 gigabytes. Even if you don't know what a gigabyte is, you know that the more gigabytes, the more space you have in your tablet or in your garage or in your bedroom closet, the better, right? Well, if you ever eat through or fill up the 32 gigs that are inside here, you now have the ability to be able to put something called a micro SD card. S like Sam, D like dog. You can ask the operator or find them online. A micro SD card essentially allows you to expand the memory all the way up to 256 gigabytes. You're never going to fill up 256 gigabytes on a laptop or a tablet. Mm-hmm. That's more like a laptop, right? If try finding a tablet out there that's 256 gigs. It just doesn't exist. The good news is you don't have to decide what lives and dies in your tablet. Shoot all the pictures, all the video with the high-def video camera. Go and do anything you want with this and still have the ability to have more room. Mm-hmm. So that's the nice part. You don't have to decide I'm not done that book yet, but in order to have room for another book, I got to throw that book away or that movie or that song or what. No. Now you have enough room so you never ever run out of space. That's the first big one. Okay, so here, but if I'm looking at this as a mom, my daughter loves to be on her little phone, my old iPhone that I gave her that doesn't, it's not hooked up to any sort of cellular service. She's not gonna.
But she likes to look at that and look for her slime and her squishy stuff and how to make all the slime, and she likes to watch these little YouTube videos with that. But the one thing I'm always really concerned about, because I would love to get her this tablet, but I'm concerned about what she's going to find on the web.
I know exactly where you're going. And what a beautiful segue into our second big differentiator, our second big difference between what Amazon does and what the other guys do. You could go and give, how old is your daughter?
9.
Okay. I don't know that you want to give a 9-year-old a fully functioning tablet, simply for exactly what Nancy just said. You don't know where they're accidentally going to go on YouTube or online or wherever it is that they're playing around, whatever games they're buying that you don't want them to buy, videos they're watching that they shouldn't be watching. So what if you could turn the tablet into this? A fully functioning tablet turns into, with the touch of one button, a kid's tablet. Yes, you could turn this into a kid's tablet and then turn it back into that fully functioning Amazon Fire 10 tablet with the touch of one button. And the cool part about what I'm showing you here is not only can you convert it, but you can convert it and make it age specific. If you've got a 6-year-old, put in the year that they were born and then it knows it's a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old. Then you can actually kind of restrict and set durations for where they go and what they do. Meaning you'll decide which websites they can visit, which videos they can watch, what games they can play, what books they can read. You can be the one keeping an eye on the tablet even when you're not physically standing over top of them, so you can walk away and know with confidence that now they're safe, that it's safe, and then as time goes on, you can back off those restrictions. You can also set durations for this, which is cool, because let's say for the reading section, let them read all day long, right? It's not gonna hurt them, good for the mind, let them read, and read. But when it comes to videos, if you do your homework, I'll give you 30 minutes of gaming or 30 minutes of movies or whatever it might be. Then you can set a bedtime. And when you set the bedtime, that means that when this turns off, they got to go to bed, or when they go to bed, it turns off. So if 7:30 is their bedtime, set a bedtime for 7:30. And the 7:30 rolls around, it shuts off. And it won't turn back on again until the parent turns it back on in the morning with a password that you set up. So you've got expandable memory. You have the ability to convert it back and forth between a kid's tablet and a fully functioning tablet. And it does everything that the other tablets do.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So I have one of the Echoes, the Alexa, you know, the Amazon
the Echo.
Echoes. And so I like to talk to that thing and ask it all kinds of things like recipes and what time it is, what's the weather. We like to ask it a joke every once in a while. What's your favorite color? Does this have the Alexa capabilities in this?
It does. So now you have the brain of the Amazon Echo built inside the tablet. And to Nancy's point, for those of you that already own an Echo, you know what the Echo does. If you've seen the commercials and you say her name, she wakes up and you can get information. Well, now you get a visual display and visual results from anything that you ask the device. So you can say, Alexa, will it rain tomorrow? Nope. Alexa, will it rain tomorrow?
No rain is expected in Westchester tomorrow.
Now, this is just one example. Obviously, you don't need to see the fact that it's 40 degrees in the 5-day forecast. Maybe you do. But you can ask it for recipes. You can ask it for information as far as an educational experience for your kids. The spelling bee. It could be their math problems, whatever. Now, a visual reference to go along with the fact that she gives you information. So all of a sudden, now you've got a fully functioning tablet and an Amazon Echo, and it actually does more than the Amazon Echo does, because the traditional Echo is just a speaker. And there's just an audible response. Now you've got the visual for the chocolate chip cookie recipe. It's there, as well as her saying, hey, I'll email it to you.
And the thing is with this, you're looking at a tablet that you're gonna go on your calendar, you're gonna set an alarm, you're gonna read a book, you're gonna look at you can look at pictures, you can look at little videos. This is like an everyday tablet. But the crazy part about it, you guys, this is an awesome tablet for like $105 if you go to the single pack. Only $100 per tablet with a 2-pack. Now we're going to get this to you by Christmas. We did not add any shipping and handling, so that's free. And we're going to allow you to cut it up over the next 6 months, because we just entered at 7 p.m. We entered into a Flash Easy Pay where everything online and on air is 6 easy payments. So here is your value. So you can see that over the next 6 months, you'll pay $17.49 for your 1-pack. For the 2-pack, you're getting, it's $33.32. The choices, you're getting a case too, so I do want to let you know, along with a lot of other really cool kind of vouchers, so for some cool stuff. You can take a look at that when you get it home. But the most important thing is you're getting this amazing tablet that has expandable memory, starts with 32 gigabytes of memory, but expand it to as much as that's out there that you can put into the tablet, because that's really a point of differentiation between any of the other tablets and this particular one. The other thing, you have that parental controls, and then you've got the fully functional Alexa, both the visual and the audio response. Now the color choices that we have are the red by a single, black by a single, and blue by a single. If you want the 2-pack, there's only the 2 blacks left and a black and a blue left, all right? So as we continue on with this, it's E232481. It's your QVC 2 Big Deal for today. We wanted to give you a last chance look at this before you have to pay any extra to get this today's special value that was on Black Friday weekend. This is now a QVC 2 big deal that it's going to be gone. So here's, let's talk about all the features on this tab.
Yeah, and there's a lot to take in, and there's a lot that it does that, again, looking at this price, you would say, well, I'm not really sure. Check this out, full 1080p. It's like popping a high-def TV off the wall and taking it with you with that 10-inch screen. Speed, speed, and more speed. We'll get to that in a second, but the Echo is inside here, the brain of the Echo, the Amazon Echo with Alexa. That 10-hour battery life, it's unbelievable to know that you don't have to worry about it, even with video shutting down throughout the day. Alexa hands-free means that you don't need to tap the button. You simply say her name, she wakes up, and it's off to the races. 2 cameras, one in the front, one in the back. Not only do they shoot stills, but they also shoot high-def video, which is nice to have that big 10-inch viewfinder for your video camera. And the expandable memory that we've mentioned quite a few times and we'll continue to mention because it's a big deal. It's a big deal, no pun intended, to be able to never have to worry about running out of room. And so many of us, especially with our cell phones, you go and you take picture after picture and video after video, and then at the worst possible time, it says there's no room left. And you're like, but I'm at a birthday party. Where am I going to download these pictures? Where am I going to save these pictures? I need to make room, or I have to start throwing stuff away that I don't have backup for. Well, the good news is, with this little door on the side, you don't ever have to worry about running out of room. I'm not saying you need to go get a 256 gig card, but get another 32 gig card, get a 64 gig card, and know that just by popping a little card inside that slot, that little micro SD card slot, this thing is smart enough to automatically know to save everything now to the card when applicable, instead of saving it to the brain that's inside here. So it's a nice little insurance policy to never worry about, or never have to worry about, running out of room. Because again, it's going to happen when you're not expecting it. And it also comes in handy because if you're traveling, something that Amazon allows you to do is download videos now. By videos, I mean movies and TV shows. If you're traveling over the holidays, or it's not too soon to start thinking about the warmer weather and vacations and stuff like that, when you're not near Wi-Fi, obviously you can't stream video. There's 2 different ways to watch video on a tablet. You hear the term streaming. Streaming is when you're watching it in real time through the internet, right? You're connected to the internet through Wi-Fi, and you're watching something on Netflix. The other way is to physically download that video, save a copy of it to that card, and it'll do that for you, and be able to take it in the back seat of the car, on an airplane, on a bus, a train, on a commute, whatever it might be, or to the back seat so that the kids don't go berserk when you're taking a 10-hour trip to wherever you're going over the holidays or on the way back. You can now download Amazon Video. You can download Netflix, allows you to download content as well. And some other companies now allowing you to save video. So another reason to have that expandable memory is because you will chew up the 32 gigs if you're downloading a lot of videos. Videos aren't gigantic files, but they're not the smallest files either.
So actually someone had asked about, I want to know if you have to have Wi-Fi in order to download like the movies and the music and all that you were talking about.
You do. I want you guys to think of this the same way you do a computer. If you take a computer and you're not connected to Wi-Fi and you try to go to YouTube or you try to go to QVC and watch the live show and stuff like that, there's no signal, there's no video. This works just like a computer does. It needs to be connected to the internet in order to get access to the videos. And as I just finished saying, if you're watching them in real time, you have to stay connected to Wi-Fi the entire time. But the ability to download a video and save the video allows you to walk away from Wi-Fi and continue to watch your videos later on. So just think of it the same way you save a document, the same way you would save a picture. You have to save the video inside here if you're not going to be connected to the internet in order to be able to view it. Does that make sense?
So and also something else, if you want to share your story, please do. We'd love to hear from you. Our testimonial lines are open, and that is 800-600-1556. But if you have been thinking, what am I going to get that one big gift? I know she's been asking for that tablet. Your daughter, your son has been asking for a tablet. You're like, there's no way I'm going to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a tablet. This is the one to go with, honestly, really. It's got all the things that you want anyway. Plus it's got, we've talked about the long battery life, the great screen on it, the fact that it's expandable memory, the fact that you can put parental controls on this. It's got her on this as well that you can talk to her and show the screen. Plus it comes with a case, which is awesome. But go ahead and order now. It's 800-500-7590. Just choose whether you want one of the tablets or you want a 2-pack. A 1-pack, the case is all the one that you're going to choose. So you're going to choose the red case, you want the black case, you want the red case. But if you want two, the only 2 packs we have left are the one that has the black and the blue, or the 2 blacks. So E232481 is the item number. And so we did say that it has a long battery life. Do you have any kind of idea how
I'll tell you
long
exactly
it would
how.
be?
10 hours.
Oh.
There's no mystery about it. Yeah, there's a 10-hour battery life, which is great because that actually applies, as I found out firsthand, not only to just keeping it on and having it running. I took a trip out to Seattle a few weeks ago. I told the story to Antonella the other night, actually last night. I was going to Amazon.